Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to show you how we can draw these two little hearts, and it's specially for the Valentine's Day. Here I will show you how to draw these reflections and how to create these wooden patterns or wooden designs. Okay, so without further ado, let's get to the tutorial.
So first of all, we are going to draw the basic structure of the heart, and we are going to use the basic heart shape. We all know how to draw the heart shape. It's a very easy shape, so you can draw it very easily without any problem. The colors that we are going to use out here are very minimal. So I'm marking the outside of the heart with white. Okay, and now I am applying primary red out here. So right now I am using the heating technique, so that's why you can see how rich the color looks. So, and I am giving a very thick layer of red. So if you don't know the heating technique, then I'll give the link in the I button. You can check it out about the process. And right now I'll give you an overview of the heating process. Like, all you have to do is just heat the oil pastel a little bit, blow over it, let it cool down a little bit, and then just apply it. You'll see that the colors are coming out much more richer and smoother. But if you are using better quality oil pastel, which are already very soft oil pastel, I'm using Dom's oil pastel out here, which is moderately soft, so heating is good out here. If you use any oil pastel which is much more softer, then you might not need it. So here I'm using some Q-tips to blend in the black which I applied. The Q-tip blending is a good technique, I would say, because it can reach out to places, very fine areas. It is good for blending those areas. So right now, see, I have applied some black. I blended it. Right now I'm applying another layer of red. Okay, because we need that gradation from dark to the light. That's why after applying the black, I applied another layer of red. And see how I'm blending it, but I'm not going all the way to the left end. I'm applying some more red out here. I'm just finding out I'm just giving some fine tuning to the detailings. There I'm applying some more black. So in most of my drawings you have seen me doing it on a black background. Okay, so for black background, how we get the appropriate shape, you already know that we go as much close possible to the subject, and then we use extra dark pencil to give those sharp edges. If the background is quite white like this, like see, I'm applying white out here. So if the background is white, then what you can do is give a layer of white first and then get on with the subject, so that when you are done coloring the insides, you can just again the scratching technique, the whatever has whatever excess color that has spilled out, you can just correct it using a white pencil, or I used some my pen knife as well to do those detailing. You'll see out here. So here I am applying dark brown, and see, now I'm dealing with the edges, giving sharp edges. Now after using the pencil for creating those sharp edges, you will see that the heart looks even more cleaner. So see, now we have that sharp edge that we need. Sharp edges are very important in realistic drawings. So here I used handmade paper, and on handmade paper somehow the extra dark pencil doesn't work extremely well because of too much layering. I don't know, somehow it doesn't flow very well, but we'll do the detailings with that only. So the creating a wooden structure is a bit complicated in a way that it should have the detailings should have light and a dark region. Here I use my scissor to scratch out the detailing. You can use whatever you want. So see, I'm blending out with my fingertips little bit, and now I'm applying some black as well. I took some black on my thumb, and then I just blended it with the brown. So I'm applying another layer of brown and black. This has to have 2-3 layers of colors to look that realistic, or get those patterns right. So now I'm using my extra dark pencil to give those lines of the patterns of wood. See, just small strokes, small lines, nothing else. These small things are the building blocks of the entire pattern. So see, some dark lines and some small and sharp, just kind of a strokes kind of a thing. When you will try at home, it doesn't have to be accurate. You just know, if you know the technique, you can do in whatever way you like. So here I'm applying some white for the contrast. Now what will happen, that white and brown and black, those will create a contrast which will give those wavy effect of wood, or wavy effect of the blank over which these two hearts has been placed. So you will get that wavy look of the wood. So some blending out with the Q-tips as well. And now after that, little bit of black and some little bit of blending with the white pencil to create those depth. So a lot of detailing goes into this. You have to observe the things very carefully and at very closely to get those detailings right. So here I am placing the shadows. Don't make the shadows too big. Consider the light source first and then place the shadows accordingly, even if you are following a reference image. So here I am placing the reflections. For that I am using the white pen. Some of those areas will have little bit of blending as well. So now I'm going to show you how much layer of red has been applied. Like, knowing how much color you have to use is very good information. So see, I'm scratching out the top layer and see how much pressure I am using to take out those layers. So you can imagine how thick the layer of red was. After that I'm applying white, and remember, for layering I'm always hitting. I'm not, even if I'm not showing out here every time, but I'm always hitting the colors to whenever I'm layering. So see, here I'm applying placing the reflections. As soon as you place the reflections and the shadows right, the things start to look like 3D. So see, I'm giving the second layer of white and then little bit of blending. Don't worry about the sharp edging of this, because we'll do that using the red. See, some white with pen, and then see, I'm blending it out to get those, hazy effect. Some more detailing. See, this way you can get those, two gradients of reflection or two gradients of white, like I showed in my dog video, how I created three gradients of white. So you have to look into things at this much level, like even if it's the same color you have to observe, even if it's a one color you have to observe if it has 2 to 3 gradients of it or not. So now this reflection is done almost, and now see how I'll be making those reflections much more sharper. So another reflection out here, some black and some red, and blending. So to make those reflections much more sharper, see, I'm just using some more red over those areas. So this was the end of the tutorial. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press the bell notification, because I upload every week. So happy Valentine's Day, and see you in the next video. Until next time, goodbye.